And welcome back, class. When we left off, we were down here in Darktown at Anders' clinic. He was telling us about a Templar who was acting inappropriately. What's going on here? Okay. Something with the particle physics is messing with my frame right now. He was telling us about a Templar who was acting inappropriately to local mages and forcing them to become tranquil, just so that he could control them. He's planning to make every mage in Thedas tranquil, which is obviously something we can't allow to happen. Sorry, I'm just testing out my frame right here. A new viewer, actually, Kane Benedict, or not necessarily a new viewer, but new subscriber, welcome to the class, by the way, tipped me off that the anti-aliasing may be causing the trouble with the frame rate lag, particularly in cutscenes. So I've turned off anti-aliasing, and I'm just trying to see if that is indeed what's causing the issue. I'm still seeing some frame rate lag.
The sewers aren't half as bad as the deep roads.
That horn that was around, who's that? Jake the Black?
Stay away from me.
Alright. Well, there's a fire here. Anti-aliasing is off. And I'm still getting frame rate lag. When I look away from it, the frame rate pops right back up. So, I don't know. I guess we'll try something else out.
Do not tell anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages.
Alright. Down we go.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows.
If you say so.
Are you ready to help me find evidence of the Tranquil Solution?
Yep, let's do it.
Let's go.
Also been changing the titles of a lot of my, or some of my videos, the newer ones rather, at Mahashep's suggestion, that I add a few more things to them, so I've given that a shot. We'll see how that works out for us. And thank you for the suggestion, I appreciate it. I appreciate all suggestions, really. Okay, and here we are.
It would be better as open warfare. At least then mages might get a fair fight.
I think in open warfare the mages would beat the crap out of the Templars. They are magic after all. I mean, theoretically Templars are spindleweed. What's that? Immune to magic in some way? But that seems, I don't know, how do you become immune to fire raining from the sky? Or immune to gravity crushing you? It just seems odd to me. It seems unlikely, I should say. Anything else down here? No? Good. Alright, let's get back on track. Maybe there's a codex entry somewhere that explains how this so-called immunity to magic works for Templars beyond the in-game explanation, which works on game mechanics, not any sort of realistic world building. Goodness.
Let's make sure. How about you?
You go through me.
Always a fun exercise.
I'll deal with this. Somebody order a shot in the face.
Alright, come on. Can we get both? Yes. Nope. That didn't go too well. Okay, so that guy didn't go for it. Okay, now you're going to get away from me. Alright, I can't use anything with Pinatius on. Whatever, we'll just... Alright. Where is Aveline anyway? She's all the way up here. Ah, dealing with the foreman. You should have that on, dear. Okay.
Let's do this!
You go through me before anyone else.
Suck on the fireball!
Where are you going? There's a fight going on, and he's going off in search of treasure. I guess that owes a lot to my,
I'll stick you like a
Well,
peg!
next.
Lyria... Smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
yeah, they are addicted to lyrium. Maybe that's probably how it works. The lyrium makes them tougher. But then it would just be tougher overall, not just in terms of magic, wouldn't it? I don't know. Interesting question. What do you think? I'm sure there's someone out there who's paid way more attention to this stuff than I have, that knows exactly what's going on. That was a bit of a messy fight. I apologize for that. Haven't played for a while. Getting rusty. Alright, nothing up there. Yeah, so, all kinds of interesting stuff happening in the world today. By the time I upload this video, today will be a little out of date, won't it? What day is it today? Thursday? Yeah, I think it's Thursday.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
I think there's no might about it. Spirit Dwarven Dagger. Okay.
I love doing that.
I know you do. That's why I go out of my way to find so many opportunities for you to do it. And what's up here? Oh, okay. Spiders would be the answer. Spiders are up here. Giant ones. Okay, got it. No big deal. We got this. So yeah, Libya is obviously an ongoing situation. The UN has declared a no-fly zone over Libya. Oh my. That guy died in a crappy way. Surrounded by nothing but mushrooms. So yeah, the UN declared the no-fly zone over Libya a few days ago. And since then, the Libyan Air Force has pretty much ceased to exist under the constant bombing attacks of the coalition arrayed against them, which includes a lot of Western nations and some Middle Eastern Arab nations as well. There has been some questions from leaders in the Middle East as to whether having the United States, Canada, and the UK sort of in charge, NATO as well, sort of in charge of this bombing operation isn't a conflict of interest. Okay, I'm really not sure what to think of that myself. On the one hand, I am... Oh, why don't I have this on?
Let's finish this!
He blew up.
You go through me.
And Mind Blast just does not work on this these foremen, does it?
You'll have to be faster than that!
Order will rule.
And boom. Hey, level up. On the one hand, I'm very much against what Gaddafi has been doing in Libya. On the other hand, I worry about this being taken advantage of, not necessarily by the American military, or the Canadian military even for that case, but more by political and business interests. Because Libya does have a lot of oil, which is why Western nations, particularly the US, have tolerated Gaddafi's rule for so long, because he cooperates with them. Okay. go back out here. Stop moving. Yeah, so, okay. Eveline, what are you doing in there? For God's sake. Anders. Yeah, I need to upgrade my tactics. I haven't bothered with them for a while, but mostly I do that stuff off screen. But it's clear that... Nope. Nope. I'm just trying to switch to him. Good. Yeah, it's clear I'm going to have to do a bit of an upgrade on those. Anders isn't automatically resurrecting people when they fall down, which he should be. You love haste. So yeah, I worry about things like puppet states and satellites. Part of me wants to believe that the world community wouldn't allow that to happen, but another part of me is more practical and realizes that the world community, like most communities, doesn't really notice or care about anything beyond their own immediate needs. I think, there are a lot of debate over whether people are inherently good or inherently evil. I don't really think it's one or the other. In my view, people are inherently lazy and selfish, and will do whatever is easiest and benefits them the most in their natural state. It's not to say that there aren't heroic people. There are plenty of them, absolutely. But I think the natural default state of humans is just self-interest.
No, please. I haven't done anything
Speaking
wrong.
of which...
That's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking
Very
me.
nice of them.
No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
What's going on with Anders?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
The Chantry frowns on Templars who take personal advantage of their charges.
And so do I.
Who's this?
It's the Divine. Come all the way from Orlais to tell you personally what a jackass you
You got
are.
it right in one.
You fiends will never touch a mage again.
Oh snap. Okay. Looks like we got something going down here. Is he doing magic? Oh no, these are just like... Get away from me. Okay, more appearing from nowhere, as is their wont. Come on, there we go.
Make
Oh, I love that skill. I think of respecking out of force, because as much as I enjoy it,
you are not enough. Make it good.
I don't think it's really doing much for me anymore.
I'll show you one, mate.
The skill that I mainly wanted it for, which was... Stop that. Which is the one that
I'm getting overwhelmed.
makes you immune to knockback, is not working. Templar Hunter. It's not working at all. Like, at all. Okay, so this is really bad situation that we're in.
This'll be quick. Aim to the heart.
Yeah, it's not working at all. You've seen me get knocked over many, many times by now.
Be no mercy. This'll be quick. To the void.
So it's not like it's actually doing me any good.
You won't be forgiven for this!
And the Fist of the Maker skill, while fun, isn't really helping me either. Sorry, I just automatically dragged me in here, so figured may as well. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, because the Fist of the Maker isn't really that good. And the Unshakable, which is what I wanted this for, is not working anymore. I get knocked over all the time. So I might spec out of that, because I started up on Spirit Healer here. Yeah, the trouble with this, which I hopefully don't... I just want these two passives, really. Anyway, we're way over time, so we're going to come back in the next episode and discuss this further. Till then, all the best.